Welcome to Brave Inspires Brave, the podcast that ignites the flame of bravery and empowers leaders of today and tomorrow. I'm your host, Heather McWilliam, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this incredible journey. And so if you want to bring us to when you went from going over to Africa, and then how did you join the CIA? What led you to that? And what can you share about being accepted into such a prestigious role in the world and leadership to serve and protect the citizens within the U.S.? And is it okay to say within the U.S. and globally beyond that? Did you feel that as well?
So I had already worked in the international business environment for a number of years when I just decided it was time for something new and different. And so that's when I applied I went to the very vigorous vetting process that they have to make sure that I was bringing skills that they need to the organization. And once you go through all that, then you end up loving the place because there's just no going back. So I I was inspired to do something different. We have a lot of bureaucracies out there. It's even interesting, worth noting that as Donald Trump has gone after the different bureaucracies and Elon Musk, notice that the agency never really came onto their radar because in the greater scheme of things, the CIA is a relatively small organization, and certainly operations officers, which is what I was, is even smaller than that. And yes, we are the pointy end of the spear. We have a big handle and lots of people back there supporting us. But it was simply my desire to see the world from a different perspective. I'd already seen it as a businessman. I'd seen it as a Peace Corps volunteer, but now I wanted to get into the job of protecting the American people. And as I said, that's what the people there do. They don't protect the politicians. We're not here to keep anybody in power. We're here to protect the American people. I was involved in the monitoring of shipments of weapons of mass destruction material. So we're talking missiles, we're talking fuel, and the different components that go into to weapons of mass destruction. So yes, I was very compelled to do that, and I enjoyed it very much. And as I said, the American people should take great confidence in the people that man the desk. And frankly speaking, Canada really being the 51st state. Can I say that, or do I get in trouble?
So much you wish. I'm glad to be associated with the United States. I feel we are, partners, we're collaborators, we are, in
Good.
a unity in North America and in the world. So I'm happy. I take it as a compliment, and I see it as a way of peace between us.
Well, down here in the great state of Florida, we see many Canadian visitors. They've all gone back north now because the heat's here. But certainly, again, politics aside,
Mhm.
my experience working and visiting the folks up in Canada has always been 1,000% positive. It's their accent's a little bit different, but that's okay. So is mine.
That's right.